Welcome to the Busy to Balance podcast. I am your host, Jamie Zweer, and I'm the founder of Oh How Healthy. This podcast is all about how to show you, the overworked, overwhelmed, and occasionally unhealthy woman, how to find health and balance in all different areas of your life. I will share with you digestible, bite-sized bits of info on everything from balancing a healthy plate to keeping a healthy home and everything in between. Now listen, I know that you are busy, and that is why I will keep these episodes short, sweet, and to the point. Now let's dive into today's episode. Hey ladies! Alright, so today's episode is a good one. In my Facebook group, the Busy to Balance group for women, I asked the ladies what they wanted for me to do my next podcast on. So you ladies picked this topic out, and I hope that you love it. If you're not already in that Facebook group, feel free to hop on in. I'll leave the link to it in my show notes. It's a lot of fun, and we're all there to support each other and, share wins, share losses, share struggles, and it's a really feel-good kind of group. So hop on in if you're not already in, introduce yourself, and let's get to know each other better. So the chosen topic was how to get out of a workout slump. This is something that I know the majority of us have experienced. I know I have experienced this many times, being in a workout rut and kind of not having the motivation to get to the gym or do any kind of physical fitness at that matter. But the tips that I'm going to share with you are what truly have gotten me into a more positive mindset and routine with my physical fitness. Because let's face it, we all rather sit on the couch relaxing with a snack on our hands instead of working out. But that won't get us very far in life or get us to live a very long life at that matter. So let's dive right into these 7 tips that I have for you that will actually have you choosing the gym over the couch time and time again. So my tip number 1 is, and guys, you're going to hear, if you follow me for a while, you know that time and time again, I always start with this as my first tip usually. It's all about your mindset, your goals, and your why. And there's a reason behind that. A switch has to flip in order for a change to be made. You have to make up your mind and establish goals before you start something. And we all do this without even realizing it. So for example, you might be tired of your clothes fitting too tight or not having the energy that you want. So you make a decision that you're gonna go on a diet and lose maybe 50 pounds in 2 weeks. And this happens without you even realizing it. So your decision was to go on a diet. Your goal was to lose about 50 pounds, and your why was so that your clothes will fit better and that you will have more energy. And you might not always be successful with these goals and your why and these decisions that you make because the goal was unrealistic and you didn't have the right information as to how to lose the weight or the support or guidance that you needed to do so. So you just assume that goal setting and establishing your why is bogus, but instead it can be extremely powerful if used correctly. So number 1, I want you to establish your why and making a conscious decision as to what your why is. So make a goal and make it a SMART goal. Make sure it's a specific goal, achievable goal, a realistic goal, a timely goal, and make the decision that you're gonna do this. If you think you need support in this area, lucky for you, that's my specialty. So feel free to reach out to me, send me an email or a message, and I'll show you how to set SMART goals, provide you with the knowledge and support to get you from where you are to where you want to be. And as a side note, when you work out from a place of love and admiration and appreciation for your body and know that your body's always doing good for you, it's always healing. Maybe you've had a baby and your body is like done this miracle work and your lungs are always beating and your heart is always breathing. And when you work out, you're doing good for your body. You're supporting your body. You're giving back to your body. And when you approach physical fitness from that mindset, it's really game changing. Instead of going into a workout hating your body, saying, I just want to work out because I want to change my body. I disapprove of my body, and that's why I want to get to the gym. So when you're at the gym and you're like, you know what, I'm doing good for my body. I'm improving my body. I'm adding years to my life. It really does make a difference once you are there at the gym or at home or going for a walk with your pup or whatever it is you're doing. So that's tip number 1. My tip number 2 is ditch the all or nothing mentality when it comes to physical fitness. This goes the same for the way that you eat. It doesn't have to be all clean, healthy foods all the time or binging on ice cream and pizza. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Take it easy on yourself. This is a lifestyle shift that you're looking to create, and it's going to take some time. Think about how many years it took you to establish some unhealthy habits that you have. And all of a sudden you want to, be perfect and at the gym 7 days a week and an hour and a half workouts each day. And that's not fair. So please try to give yourself a break. And just because you miss a day or a week or a month, that doesn't mean you're a failure. I know as women, we tend to be extremely hard on ourselves, and we have this mentality like no sugar, no dairy, no gluten, and then you accidentally have something, or it's Friday night and you go out with your friends and you have a little too much, and you feel like, oh well, I messed up once, I might as well mess up again, and since I messed up then this whole diet is ruined, and this whole workout routine is ruined, and that's not a healthy way of thinking, and that's why I really don't believe in diets or these all or nothing extreme kind of ways of thinking and approaching health. So take it easier on yourself and know that this takes time. You want to create sustainable change and a lifestyle change that will take you through and last you the rest of your life, because you're not going on this workout routine just to be on a workout routine for the next 3 or 6 months. You're doing this so that you can do this for the rest of your life. So do something that you can see yourself doing for years and years to come. This takes us into step 3. Find a schedule that works for you and be realistic with your schedule. So if you're in a workout rut right now, don't plan to go 5 or 7 days this week for an hour at a time. You might want to start off with 1 day a week or 2 days a week or 2 days a week with a half a workout each day, and start from there and do what feels best for you and work from there. So you might think that is kind of silly. Why would I just plan to go to the gym 1 day a week or 2 half workouts a week? That's just ridiculous. But isn't that kind of better than not going at all? And once you go that 1 day a week or those 2 half workouts a week, you build the confidence and you're like, okay, I actually completed my workout goal last week. Now let's do it again. Or let's add another workout this week, or let's add some, extra time to that workout. And then that's how you build confidence and competence in that area, and you start to create good habits. So my tip number 4 is to choose workouts that sound fun and enjoyable for you. Do you like using weights, or do you like doing floor exercises where you're on the ground with a yoga mat doing planks? Would you rather walk around the neighborhood? Would it be best if you're like on an elliptical or a stair stepper? Find what you like and do that workout. Don't go on Pinterest and find a super extreme workout or download some workout that is for men. Find what feels good to you, because I promise you, you're going to naturally not want to work out if you don't like the workout. And you may possibly sabotage yourself out of not going to the gym instead of planning to go to the gym and do a nice yoga class or spend some time in the elliptical listening to your favorite playlist. Have fun with your workouts. It doesn't have to be some sort of hardcore extreme workout. Do what feels good to you. And as you get stronger, you can start to incorporate different, more extreme workouts. But if you're in a rut, you want to just do anything that feels good for you and then work from there. I mean, this may start with you parking your car at the end of the parking lot and just walking to the store further. I never understood that really. When people are like so angry and get so frustrated about finding the closest spot. But meanwhile, I just like go to the end of the line at the park, or like, at the last spot where cars are parked. And then I walk into the store and they're still like driving around looking for a spot. And like, is it really worth the extra 40 steps? So park your car further, get some extra steps in, take the steps at work. There's little things that you can do all the time. We can be so lazy from time to time. I know I am, or I ask people to get me things. Hey, can you grab that for me? But just, get our little booties up and get it moving, and then you start to feel a little bit better and you start to get more steps in. This might be where, if you have like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch where it tracks your steps, that's where this might come in handy, where you can actually see how many steps you're taking. And that's where the goal tracking comes in on those pedometers, where you can set it to like 5,000 or 10,000 or 15,000 steps and aim to hit your goal each day with steps. Okay. So if it's been a while that you've been in the gym, and if it's been a while that you've been in a workout slump, sometimes just the physical act of driving to the gym, getting out of your car and walking in the gym, or taking out those DVDs, those workout DVDs at home, is the hardest part. So if this is your situation, I would say get your feet wet and go into the gym to use the sauna, or go into the gym to use the massage chairs if your gym has one, or casually ask the front desk a question and ask, something about your membership, just to get over that initial block. That may seem weird and silly and pointless, but I promise you, it's kind of like a mind over matter thing, and it helps people get out of their little workout slumps that they're in. Okay, so that was tip number 5, getting out of your workout slump by doing the simple act of going to the gym or taking out those workout DVDs. And for my 6th tip, this might be my favorite tip, and this really has helped me the most achieve where I want to be with my physical fitness. This tip is to rip the Band-Aid off first thing in the morning. And for some weird reason, this really works and might be the biggest thing that has gotten me into the gym consistently. So I wasn't always a gym person, I have to start off by saying. I liked working out and all, but I never seemed to make it to the gym, or I had this excuse or that excuse, or no time, or whatever it was. Once I started to set my alarm super early and just rip the Band-Aid off and just get into the gym first thing in the morning, it has really helped a lot. For me, it's 5 a.m. Actually, I set my alarm for 4:45, and the second alarm goes off at 5. So I wake up at 5. I get to the gym by 5:30. So I'm just up and out the door. I find that by doing this, I don't give myself time to talk myself out of not going. I just get up and I go. If I wake up at 7 or 8, the dog needs to eat. I'm usually hungry. The dog needs to go out. My husband gets up and needs something. And so just do this bright and early before the kids get up, before the excuses set in. And this may be like just setting your alarm 15 minutes earlier so that you can walk up and down the steps 10 times, or that you can go walk around the neighborhood, or take your dog for a walk, or take out a workout DVD, or do some jumping jacks. Something is more than nothing. Especially if you don't have the time to do a workout, you can find the time by sacrificing a little bit of sleep. So maybe plan to get to bed a little bit earlier the night before, and then get your workout in first thing in the morning. It also helps like set your tone for the rest of the day. You don't really have to worry about it. It helps rev up your metabolism, and you can feel good and accomplished with and proud of yourself for the whole day. So my 7th and final tip is to prep everything that you'll need for the gym the night before. So whether you're going to the gym in the morning or packing your gym bag for after work, have everything you need. Have your water bottle, have your keys, have your headphones by the door, have your workout clothes, your sneakers, your socks. I don't know if you're like me, but I can never find some socks, and it wastes like 5 or 10 minutes in the morning. So just have everything where you know you can find it, or in your gym bag, so that you can just get up, go to the gym, or get out of work and head right to the gym. Because sometimes if you're heading home, you might get distracted by all the stuff at home. So just plan to have your bag packed if you have to go after work, or have all your stuff ready by the door or on your dresser for when you wake up a little bit earlier than usual. And like anything else, ladies, this takes time and energy. And with time, you will be able to create these new good habits and break the old bad habits. So like I mentioned before, if you would like support or accountability in this area, please feel free to reach out to me. I will leave a way to contact me in the show notes. And in that link, there's a way to apply for a 15-minute call with me so we can figure out where you are, what your goals are, and how to get you to where you want to be with your health, your physical fitness, your organization, your time management skills, all that fun stuff. So I'm here for you girls, whatever you need from me. If you love this podcast, it would mean so much to me if you hopped on and typed in a review of what you thought about it, gave me a rating, and I will love you forever. So that is about it. I hope that you love this episode, and thank you so much for tuning in. I will talk to all of you lovely ladies soon.